This Casual Friday is brought to you by Dollar Shave Club.
Where's the cable?
I have no idea, actually. It's a little
That's
disturbing.
amazing. I know where the cable is.
I was born for this.
I don't know what that means. So E3's over. We survived.
Yeah, oh god, that went by so fast.
It went by really fast.
Cisco here was at home, back here at home base.
I think all the cut-downs.
So yeah, those cut-down trailers that people might have seen of like, here's the whole press conference in 2 minutes.
Yep.
That was you. How did you?
That was intense.
This is your first E3 with us. How was that?
It was difficult.
Yeah.
Got through the day. Made it happen.
There's a tweet comparing our cut-downs to like other outlets and stuff like that. We had the shortest
Yeah,
ones.
Yeah, everyone else cut them down to 5 minutes, 4 minutes. You did
2
too.
minutes.
That's some good editing.
And
And you managed to do that and leave in stuff like that fucking awful moment that I can't stop thinking about in the EA
the
press
feels.
conference.
All the feels.
The all the feels guy.
Oh my
That
god.
was so bad.
Makes me
Nightmare.
uncomfortable thinking about it, actually.
And then what really makes me uncomfortable is when you start to think about like, which is worse, that he was going off script and that was unplanned, or that was written in and like dictated, like we're gonna
Ooh.
get to the kids with some shitty Tumblr memes.
So I think it was somewhere in the middle where he planned it on his own off script.
That's maybe the worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah.
premeditated, which
Premeditated.
I'm pretty sure how that
Terrible.
works in criminal law is that it's worse if it's premeditated.
For sure.
And
intentional,
nobody
not
knew it was
accident.
coming. So I guess in that
that's
regard,
bad
this E3 was a huge success.
I mean,
success.
they're on their way up.
Yeah,
from
no
that
giant
low
enemy
point.
crabs. Nothing hugely embarrassing in any of the other press conferences, I didn't think. We saw a bunch of games at E3 this year.
Yeah.
Like, nothing mind-blowing necessarily, but like, just, I like that all the press conferences, it seems like a no-brainer, like 2020 hindsight, but all 3 press conferences for the most part focused on fucking video games, and that's like,
Yeah. And it felt good. Like it felt like each one felt pretty solid. Like, you know, there's some years where it's like, dude, Microsoft or PlayStation, they killed it, they won.
you're primarily a PC gamer.
Yeah.
So like, when you go into an event like E3 that is relatively console-centric, like what are the exciting, like what excited you, I guess,
Well,
at this E3?
the one thing is, that I was super excited for was a GTA 5
Yes.
PC announcement.
And we got that, right?
Yeah, we did at the Sony press
I
conference.
remember you being not quite sure if they were going to announce it.
Yeah,
They skipped Red Dead. There was never a PC version
Well,
of
yeah,
Red
but
Dead.
that was Rockstar San Diego.
Right.
So,
Every GTA has come out since
like
San Andreas.
6 months after the console release, and it's coming close to like 9 months now.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't know, but
I'm glad they're doing it. It felt, there was enough leaked things out there that seemed to indicate we were getting a PC version.
it's gonna be amazing.
like, dude,
Yeah,
probably.
Are
because
you really excited to play it?
Dude, yes.
man, okay, first of all, GTA 5 is like the best playing GTA by a landslide. Second of all, if
Yeah.
you look at how GTA 4 on PC looked after mods, the prettiest
Seriously.
video game ever. Like,
Yeah,
seriously.
It's going to be
And
cool.
just all the shit you could do with mods.
Yeah.
Compared to the console version.
Sometimes I just lie in my bed at night and stare at the ceiling and think about how great Red Dead Redemption would have been with mods, and I'm just like, we'll never know. We'll
Yeah.
never know how great that would have been.
It's depressing.
Yeah, it's
One of
a
the greatest tragedies in video games, actually.
really
in
is.
human history, probably. But yeah, like watching that GTA 5 trailer that they showed during Sony's press conference, my initial thought was like, what game is this? Because I didn't recognize
Me
it. at
too.
first, 'cause
I
it
didn't
looked
recognize it either.
So good. And the other thing is that playing GTA 5 on consoles, and you're gonna love this,
Yeah.
the frame rate was really bad.
Awful. It was the worst.
Like borderline, not unplayable, but unpleasant and noticeable. And like a version of GTA 5 with a smooth frame rate and like even prettier graphics, like dude, that's gonna be my shit. Not everything though that came out of C3 was super positive. I feel like literally every game got either pushed to 2015 or announced as a 2015.
Yeah,
game.
that was kind of my biggest disappointment. Like, basically after E3 kind of ended and we kind of like saw all the announcements that were going to be made, I was like, oh great, next E3 is going to really suck because it's going to be watching new trailers of the same games again because none of them are coming out this year.
Just
I mean, a bunch are, but not like
not that many. Like
not that
a lot
many.
of stuff
The
got
important
pushed.
ones.
A lot of
Far
stuff got
Cry
pushed.
4 is coming out, which
Sure.
I'm really excited about
And,
because it's one of the most exciting games I think
Captain
announced
Toad's
for me.
Treasure Tracker on the Wii U is, and I think there might be 1 or 2 other Wii U games. But when I went to Nintendo's booth and did that booth tour, like Mario vs. Donkey Kong, whatever Project Robot is, the new Kirby game, the new Yoshi game, all those are 2015.
Yeah,
The
which
Witcher
is totally crazy, honestly, from Nintendo. Well,
I think so, but I mean, at least there are Wii U games to care about. That's already a step in the right
yeah,
direction.
but it's always a carrot on the end of the stick.
Yeah, maybe.
anyways.
Well, but then you've got like The Witcher 3 got delayed. It was supposed to be 2014,
Right.
like fall 2014. Now it's 2015. Batman got pushed to 2015.
Which I didn't expect. Well, anyways, whatever. I saw that gameplay demo a while ago, and I thought it was more complete than I guess it is. I don't know.
I mean, based on my time with it, it feels the combat's there. I guess it's just a matter of getting the content there.
Yeah, who knows? It could. Who knows? That car that destroys every
Yeah.
object it drives through could be a problem.
Maybe.
Who knows?
And then Halo 5, which we basically didn't see at Microsoft's press conference, other than that 5-second multiplayer
Right.
pre-rendered CGI thing.
Which was pretty cool. Like the
Yeah.
Halo remastered.
Oh, that is going to be my jam.
The Master
It's
Chief
funny,
collection.
like
Yeah.
I think people might underestimate how completely gangbusters Master Chief Collection is going to do, because there's a whole generation of people our age
So I actually-
who grew up on Halo.
Right, and I actually think they realized that, and that's why I bet you they were ready to announce something more about Halo 5. And they chose not to
Right.
because they didn't want to undermine the Master Chief Collection announcement.
It's a
I
good-
think that's really smart because I think so many people are going to be so pumped about that.
It's a
Like,
great.
I can't wait.
It's a brilliant stopgap. To be honest, there is this huge generational shift happening, and like these major franchises are going to take time to make games that are actually impressive with this hardware. I'm not totally upset by the idea, because I mean, okay, even just the value proposition, right? Of $60 and you get Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4, all the single player, all the multiplayer, every map, running in its original engine. Like, that's significant, I think. I'm hoping that Halo 1 ships with the multiplayer that is as broken as it originally was, with the pistol being the most
Yeah,
ridiculous,
that's what I
killing
want.
dudes in 2 shots or 3 shots
Three
to the
shots.
other side of the map.
It was
on Blood Gulch?
I mean, that is part of it. Is it broken? Yes. Do I want that? Yes,
Yeah.
I do actually. I want that broken game.
That I can hear the sniper rifle sound from Halo 1 ringing in my ears as you say that.
That smoke trail. Oh my god, I can't wait. So, anyways, that's actually something I wasn't actually remembering from E3 that I actually am really excited about.
Yeah.
The thing that stole the show for me was the Far Cry 4, which now I hope they actually deliver
I'm
on being.
so skeptical now.
For real?
After Watch Dogs, yeah.
Yeah, that's
After the whole Watch Dogs PC
The thing is,
performance.
oh, so you're
cap
skeptical
and debacle.
graphically because you're a PC gamer. That's all you care about. But no, I'm just kidding.
You know what they did, right?
With Watch Dogs,
Like-
oh, the E3 settings in there in the options. Explain
up.
it. Explain that story. 'Cause
And
it's
then-
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know
Like-
the details on this actually.
So like
It's
Ubisoft-
unlockable?
Like, you know how Watch Dogs look really, really pretty at
Yeah,
E3
with the
last year?
raindrops
And-
freezing in midair and
2012,
all
yeah.
that stuff. Yeah, the E3 demo. Yeah.
Right, it looked so gorgeous.
wasn't a
And
demo,
then
but-
it came out and it was running like shit on everyone's PC. Like even good PCs, like they were not running a game that didn't look very well,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. And then so someone found like files in the game that were already in the game, but like disabled. And now there's a mod out that makes Watch Dogs look like the E3 demo
Whoa.
and play really well.
Like run way better, way
Yeah.
better optimized. It's wild, and it shows. I think I don't know. It just feels like publishers don't super duper care about PC gaming.
Yeah.
The bigger disappointment for me with Watch Dogs, though, graphics aside, was that I don't think the potential that they implied with that initial demo, especially with the seamless multiplayer stuff, was
Yeah.
in any way present in the game.
They made it look cool the one time.
Yeah, and that's why I'm more optimistic about Far Cry 4, is because we've all played Far Cry 3 and know that shit's fun as hell already.
Right.
Like they got, as long as they don't make it, it can, because what they are
As long
showing,
as it's more Far Cry 3.
I'm happy.
I'm interested
It's
in
cool.
the setting. The setting looks really cool.
Yeah.
Like Nepal or India, those
Yeah.
parts of the world.
And it's-
More wingsuit.
It's another bright-colored green grass, blue sky setting, and
Yeah.
that's what was great about Far. Like, it's almost not even Far Cry 4; it's Far Cry 3 too.
As excited as I am, new bad guy that looks cool, really pretty setting, elephants. I am afraid that they may lean too hard on just having the same Far Cry 3 elements. I'd be sad if they just have like the same formula of like outposts, hunting. Like I would like to see a bit of a refresh in that area. It doesn't have to be completely different. It can be very
Yeah.
similar to Far Cry 3 because that was such a great game, but I have to say when I did play the Blood Dragon like expansion thing, I had fun, but it was not a full game because
sure.
it was so many elements
So
that was just
derivative.
reskinned.
I think my feeling on that is that they can't do it again. They can't make a Far Cry 5 that's just the same as 4 and 3. One interesting thing though is when I was playing my Far Cry 4 demo, someone had like accidentally hit the home button on the PlayStation controller and backed out to the menu, and the demo in the menu was called Far Cry Chronicles, not Far Cry 4. Which leads me to believe that at one point this game was not called Far Cry 4 and it was just a Far Cry 3 pseudo expansion, like pure speculation, right? But we know that they've done that with Assassin's Creed games before, where they realized that if they threw a number on it instead of just calling it Assassin's Creed : whatever,
Right, it'd
it'll
be
sell
more-
more copies.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
yeah.
that's statistically true. If it's a numbered
Yep.
sequel, even if it's a samey game, it won't sell as well. Like that's I think that we could potentially, just based on the fact that I saw that it was called something other than Far Cry 4, it's easy to imagine a situation where this wasn't always called that. Regardless of that, though, I think if like jumping from one vehicle into the next, shooting while driving, riding elephants, wingsuit all the time, like
Elephants?
elephants.
You can shoot a rocket launcher off the back of an elephant and blow up a helicopter.
You can shoot a rocket launcher at an elephant and kill the elephant.
Well, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
I'm not saying you should.
Why would you do that?
I'm not saying you should, but you can.
That's the worst thing in the world.
And for me, that's enough. Just give me more.
Kill elephants?
Yeah. For me, just give me more tools to do
That's
awful,
sick.
tragic things in the Far Cry universe, and you just sold me a copy.
That's illegal.
I'm gonna play it on PC though.
But what about like small stuff?
No, why'd you fist bump the elephant killer?
Oh, because I was saying
No.
something that I didn't really pay attention. But like inside, really cool looking game. The Xbox game.
Oh, Inside, yeah, the one from the Limbo devs, the one from
2.
Playdead.
Got it. I was like
it looks super
inside the
intense.
Xbox game. I'm like, which one?
Major Nelson's new show, Inside the Xbox game.
But that looks so good. It's
It
like
looks sick. That
kinda-
trailer was gorgeous.
I was a little concerned about it being too similar to Limbo, but the mood and the tone and the environment
like
is
completely
actually
different, kinda.
completely different.
Yeah.
And I'm really into it.
It looks maybe structurally similar to Limbo in
Yeah,
terms
it
of you're
doesn't look
running
like
from
a-
left to right a
But
lot.
the fact there's maybe way more of a narrative
Right.
is really
It
exciting.
almost reminds me of like the transition from Bastion to Transistor, and how the games that those guys have been making are both like isometric 2D art games running
Right.
around on this like isometric plane, but they're stylistically different, their gameplay is radically different. I think if Playdead wants to take the same angle that they did, that'll work for them. There was cool shit at E3, basically, is what we're saying.
Grim Fandango.
Dude, what? Yeah, like that was such a. If you had asked me
Yeah.
to sit down and write a list of every game that's going to get name dropped at Sony's press
Completely out of
conference,
left field.
I would
Not
be
that
an
one.
old man with a long beard and a skeleton body because I'd be dead because I never would have guessed Grim Fandango. I just love that like we've reached a point in the industry where like people like Sony and Disney and Double Fine can just like get on the phone with each other and be like,
awesome.
let's actually make this happen for the first time in 20
Yeah.
years. Like,
Yeah, that's cool.
it's a wonderful time to
A
like.
lot
video
of
games.
really cool shit.
Yeah.
But now we have to wait a million years.
Yep.
This
Or
is the
we're
worst
waiting.
part.
See
Except
you-
for Entwined. Out now.
Out now. You know what video games have sometimes is swords, and you know what swords are is sharp, just like razors, and that's where Dollar Shave Club comes in. Buying razors is a shitty, pain in the ass process. You gotta go all the way to the store, go find an employee to open this razor jail cabinet for you, then pay like an exorbitant amount of money for some ridiculous 500 blade razor that you definitely do not need to shave your face. Luckily, there's a company that's doing away with all that goofiness, and they're called Dollar Shave Club. Here's how it works. You pay a few bucks a month, sometimes as low as $1, and they will ship razors directly to your door as often as you need them. The blades are just as good as the ones you'd get from the big shave companies, but it's at a fraction of the price, so you're not being ripped off constantly. They've got other products too, like Dr. Carver's Easy Shave Butter and One Wipe Charlie's Butt Wipes for your bottom. Shave time, shave money, and join now at dollarshaveclub.com/casualfriday.